Hello Pisces, and welcome to your December 2021 reading. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that I have is the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is about, we're putting our willpower there to resist, or because we need to put boundaries, or because we don't want to go back down the hill there, okay? And we are being attacked from the outside. When you look at this card, we have, the guy has one boot and one shoe, because this is a reaction. He didn't have time to, choose his footwear. He just went out like that. He's reacting. He has a boot, a shoe, but it's survival. Okay, this is when our energy, our wands, is used to survive, not to be attacked, not to be dragged down, and so on. So very reactionary, very exhausting energy dynamic. Okay, this month, about that, you're going to understand something. Page of Sword, that is going to put you, magician, into a position that is much more I manifest instead of I am trying to, climb a mountain, fight against the current, and so on. I'm manifesting. So, all right, let's see a bit more. Here under our Seven of Wands, I have the Three of Pentacles. So when it comes to what you want to build, what you want to do, and under that, the Star, when it comes to what you feel, because if we need to be like this, often we don't have much faith. Faith in the world, faith in the neighbor, faith in the boss. We don't have much faith left, okay? And so when it comes to, okay, this is what I want to do, this is how I visualize it, and this is how I'm going to bring my capacities, my knowledge into action to go towards that main objective, that main achievement, I have to use so much willpower in order to gain that. Under the Page of Sword, I have an Ace of Cup, okay? And so we're here, Aquarius is the water barrier. And we see on this card, this person is actually, pouring back all of her emotional baggage, giving it all back to the collective. She's naked. Now you can't have more vulnerable than, see, here I'm on the defensive, here I'm naked. Because there's this trust that I will be infinitely, provided for when I am aligned with my true self, of who I am, really, the soul having a human experience here. So that's why we have an Ace of Cup under the Page of Swords. There's this understanding that there's a higher vibration of water, and you're Pisces, you're a sign of water. So when your water is affected, that means your security is affected, how you bring your willpower is affected, and so on. I mean, most of people are like that anyway, but being a water sign, the feeling of being part of and flowing in the waters and all of that, you need it. Under that Ace of Cup, I have 4 cards. 5 of Pentacle, 2 of Pentacle, King of Pentacle, and the Fool. So do you see all these pentacles that came out? 3 of Pentacle, I have to fight against the Pentacle world. This 3D matter, 3-dimensional matter world, okay? Malkut. I can't trust it. I have to push against it. If the world is working against me. So, of course, this way I juggle. I have a hard time being in abundance. I'm in lack. And my own King of Pentacles, the part of me that would bring me fruitfulness, safety, security, commitment is not effective at all. So, but the understanding with the Ace of Cups, so that means augmenting your cup value. And we have the full moon in Cancer, which is going to bring forward a big light in this part inside of you. Emotional security, emotional worth, and so on. See here, these are the two cards of fate, the Fool and the Star. So, of course, if you're in the Five of Pentacles and you're juggling and you have to fight, it's very hard to have faith. So, this is about to change because of an emotional understanding coming under our Magician. Okay? We have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So, Queen of Wands, right away, this is the law of attraction. This is where I vibrate, I attract. The similar attracts. So if I vibrate lack, I will attract lack. If I vibrate sacrificing, situations where I sacrifice will come towards me all the time. Where I give and I don't receive. So I will attract people that maybe take advantage. That's why I gotta be on my guard and always push my boundaries and so on. So this creates a dynamic. You see what I mean? So here, Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, it is time to make a decision, and that's where the Page of Swords is all about. There's an understanding that comes from this new higher vibration of waters inside of you. Okay, that's your intuition. That's where you can receive cosmic intelligence messages. Okay, and here you're gonna, at the end of the month, you're gonna choose, what is my truth? Okay, in what reality do I live? I cannot live in a paradigm. I cannot live in two truths at the same time. Universe is generous. I have to protect myself against the universe. This is a opposite beliefs. So you're gonna end up with one, and that is going to change, Queen of Swords, the way you perceive and you see things. Okay, so let's clarify this for you, Pisces. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Pisces for the month of December 2021. Already the last month of the year. Okay, so let's look at the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands here for Pisces. Seven. Oh, okay, that's pretty. Yeah, well, that's the thing, you know. Here I cut on the Fool and the Knight of Swords. What's with that? Okay, yeah. So I have the Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Swords with that. So this is, yes, of course, what is my truth? So if my truth is that life is a series of sacrifice, I don't receive anything, and so on. Okay, here, Five of Pentacles. What do you think is going to be in the boats of this guy? What is coming towards him? After his decisions, after the way he brings his willpower out there, he brings his energy, his fire, his solar plexus, okay? It's going to be more lack and all of that. That is why he needs to finish here, 10 of Wands, and we had in the bottom of the deck the 10 of Wands also. There's a big load that has to be dropped, put to the ground, everything you've been carrying on your shoulders, so that you only remain with Knight of Sword. That is my truth, this is who I am, and that's it. Because here, it's like you're gonna regain, this is to help you regain faith. If you keep your vision of the world, okay, and you say, okay then, prove me wrong, universe, and I'm sure that I am gonna get screwed or ghosted or abandoned, I will not be supported, and so on, and then you wait for the result. The universe cannot impose abundance on you, cannot impose support on you. You attract what you believe, not what you want. So, of course, you're going to be always self-fulfilling, prophesizing yourself, okay? And that's a cycle that maybe could be stopped this month, if this resonates with you. Page of Sword. Ace of Pentacle. All right. And here we have, with that, might be with work, Page of Wands. So there's an opportunity coming. How are you going to take that opportunity? That good news, that path, are you going to manifest it in the way you want it to happen? As an example, if we're talking about work, a job offer. Somebody talks to you about a job offer that could be an exciting new path for you. But if you've experienced Five of Pentacles in your other jobs and works and things like that, you're going to perceive it like that. And you're even going to start interacting from that stand, being on your Seven of Wands, and therefore creating these dynamics. And it's going to end up being the same way. So I think this is like Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. In relationships, it's the same thing. Let's look at the Magician. But I think this month, you're going to say, no, 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 this is it. This is my opportunity. It's not something hitting on me and being negative. It is an opportunity to have something that will be amazing. Okay. Magician, you flip, you come back. Yeah, that's it. Don't reduce the opportunity, Four of Cups, to what you have known. Been there, done that. It's going to be the same way as before. Blocking my view to that cup that I cannot see. The cup is there. It is an opportunity for you to love it even more, feel even more joy and emotional fulfillment in it. Strength. If you view it, if you act upon it, if you manifest from your higher self and not from the programming of your experiences. Okay? Let's look at the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, Spirit, for Pisces. Okay. And there it is. You know, if the shape of your reality, if what you want to build, what you wanted to build, and so on, has been a source of Five of Cups, sorrow, disappointments, you know, I invest myself emotionally and it drops, my projects, my ideas, my aspirations, they don't work. Here is the Queen of Cups. That's your feminine side. That's the part of you who chooses which vibration of waters you let in. I'm going to put the Queen of Cups here. And here under we have the Star. So all of that sadness, you have to give it all back. And here I have the Ten of Swords. That's why there's the Page of Sword here. It's like at one point understanding that and here is the Nine of Cups. In order to be happy, fulfilled within oneself, we need to pour away all of the sadness and the sorrows and the grievings that we harbor in our waters. And just to know if we harbor any, if you're silent for a minute and you just start feeling inside of you, if there's a sadness that comes up, there it is. It's just there lurking in the shadow, waiting to come up, giving you a sense of darkness on what you can achieve, what you can receive, what reality has to offer you, what the pentacle world is all about. And when I say pentacle, I'm not talking about money, okay? So, at the beginning of the month here, you're realizing this. Ace of Cup. So, Ace of Pentacle, Ace of Cup. Good. Ooh, all right. We have the Six of Wands. So, no more on the defensive. Six of Wands is, you know what? I'm leaving all of that war behind me. Now I understand what it all meant. I understand the lesson. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I don't have to, push my way in because I acknowledge myself. Therefore, I'm going to be acknowledged outside of me. When you look at the Six of Wands, the sticks of, the sticks around him, the other wands, they're cheering him. And the Seven, they're attacking him. So he's defensive. There, he's like, yes, this is it. This is me. There's the difference. And here with the Ace of Cup, we have the King of Pentacle again. Your King of Pentacle, your capacity to make this Malkut world pleasant, fruitful, is ruled by Venus, enjoying abundance and so on. Death and the King of Swords. So, how you master your mind, your truth, and your capacity to engage yourself in your life, allowing abundance in and so on, that the moves you're going to make, how you support yourself and so on, okay, how you back yourself up is going to be completely different here with death. There's this transformation happening by receiving this Ace of Cup, okay, and this Ace of Pentacle, because it's your self-worth here. Self-acknowledgement, self-worth. Five of Pentacles, the Fool, Two of Pentacles. So no more juggling here with the King of Pentacles, because yes, Page of Cup, you are taking that cup. And there you go. The World and the Four of Wands. That beautiful, strong, balance, everything I see is there. There's nothing hidden where I have to protect myself. I know who I am. I understand why things happen the way they happened before. But I trust myself. I know myself. And I'm engaging in myself. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to speak my truth. This is a completely different dynamic. So when it comes to the Magician, the vibration of the waters inside of me will not be reduced to the 3 cups I've lived that were pretty much spilled and had sadness and sorrows in it. It's going to be from a full cup of contentment and faith. Because the Magician needs the 4 elements to be upright and their highest vibrations. Pentacle, he needs to be grounded here, engaged in his life, in his security, his fight or flight. First chakra has to be grounded in that knowing that he is a rod of abundance, okay, of worth and so on. His cup of self-love and capacity to receive cannot have any old sadness vibrating there. It has to be pure and upright. His wand has to be aligned with his willpower of his main achievement, what he wants and what he can attract. Not, oh my God, I gotta use it to protect myself. And then you have the sword where his truth will become flesh, will become truth. So his throat chakra there. And of course, the magician has the white robe of being in one's higher self, and not from the mechanics like the lion. Okay, let's look at the Two of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So changing completely what you used to attract towards you. Yes, okay. So addressing here the hidden Five of Swords, and that's being a bit, you know, like if you would have the worst lawyer playing with you in your mind, okay? This is having all the arguments to defeat either a part of you or somebody else, but that's it. It's the Five of Swords, okay? If you live like that and that's your truth, making you feel like those two guys going away, you know, like, forget about it, they'll never do it because people are like that. Paf, Five of Swords. I've got fact number 1, 2, 3. Remember that time you lived this and you lived this and you lived that? Strong arguments. There you go. That's the reality. Five of Swords. Nobody wins. You're miserable in having, in being right. Okay? And that is all in your moon, in your subconscious. This comes in and gives precedence over the other truth of what you can understand from your higher self. Which one is right? Queen of Swords. So of course, if you limit your reality to the, you know, if you limit here your vibration, here your reality with the queen, the king, those two kings of how you experiment life here, if you don't let it transform this month, the way you're going to perceive Queen of Swords is how we perceive reality is going to be disbalanced. So here I have the Hermit. That means that no, your willpower is going to be used, guided by your inner truth. And I have Justice to finally rebalance your reality. Okay? True justice comes from the knowledge. That's why it has a sword. Okay, I understand what is real and what is my power in it. What is all of it. Okay, therefore I can readjust my situation. So when we have justice and we are dealing with somebody, wait a minute, I'm going to express to you what would be balance. And it is obvious. I don't need to fight about it. I acknowledge myself in it. It's obvious that's my truth. So the other has no choice but to go along, or it doesn't work. You see what I mean? So, all right. This is beautiful. But it's a shift. It's a... This month you are going to really, it's like choosing, no, it's okay. I see what I'm manifesting and I'm changing the conditions of this. Okay? Changing the way you manifest, because you're changing your truth, you're changing your vibration, you're changing the way you're acting out there, Pisces. There is transformation and death of two masculine archetypes. The one that is supposed to support, take care of you, and so on, and the one that speaks honestly, with integrity, your truth, okay, to yourself and to others. So there you go. Yeah. And for the ones of you who have that concrete opportunity coming in, don't project your past on your future, but allow yourself to live a completely different experience. Yeah. That's beautiful. It's the end of a cycle of, you know, no more juggling. There you go. Or having to, you know, fight and exhaust yourself in there. Yeah, perfect. So on this, my beautiful Pisces, I have a little announcement. On the 17th, 18th, and 20th of December, I'm going to participate in the International Conference on Spiritual Technology. So it's on the web, and you can participate, follow it if you want. I'm going to leave the website in the description below. It's going to be all sorts of wonderful intervenants speaking on the matter, so you can get all of this knowledge. And of course, I'll speak about tarot. So also, if you want a private reading, the description will be below. Also, there's an email to write to me. I write to you back. Apart from that, this month on the 4th of December is the new moon in Sagittarius. And so I'm going to do that little ceremony to give you back, to thank you for your donations. It helps more than you know. And on that, my beautiful Pisces, I'm sending you all my love and light, and happy winter solstice, happy Christmas, Hanukkah, holidays. My heart is with you. Love and light, and I'll see you next month. All right.